when it comes to judging that way. I think he's talking about that type of stuff. In terms of him saying that big statement, if you want to go ahead and sign it through the Muhammad Ali Act, it's fine. To which I think, again, we saw the Underdog show. We were there, right?
Right.
I'm sure they're more than happy to show you, here's the revenue.
Right.
Here's what happened to, that show. Here's how much it made on the gate. Here's how many people. Turf bought a beer and a popcorn. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care. Okay? That's not like a big arena. That's a smaller venue anyway. Okay? But I think what Dana was saying is, or you could bet on me. Because we're going to do this Zuffa boxing thing. You're going to be signed to it. And where I'm going to guarantee you X number of fights, let's say 4. And if you do well and you keep, climbing up the ranks, I'm going to filter you to go to Riyadh.
Correct.
Now, if you're a boxer, you have a choice. You can be like, sure, man, I'll be a free agent and I'll fight for you one time. And then I'll go to Top Rank. And then I'll do, or you could be like, you know what, man, I don't want this fucking headache. I'm just trying to build my brand right now. And you're going to help me build my brand. So let me sign the 4-fight deal with you. Right? So I think that, again, before anyone could really criticize what Dana's doing, just say to yourself, the fact that the man took a sport that at one point in the United States was being called human cockfighting, and it's now being shown on the lawn of the White House and just got a $7.7 billion TV rights deal to be shown for free in 2026.
Yes.
The guy probably knows what he's doing, man. I'm just saying, right? Like,
it's a
and I mean, again, I never want to act like, oh, these poor fighters, they're barely making anything, blah, blah, blah. Because we could say the same thing about NFL players. We could do the same exact thing if we wanted to with NFL. Oh, these running backs, man, they do so much. They should be getting paid for, right?
Right.
Okay, right. Professor T, number one, and you know this. You were an athlete yourself, right? Okay. Nobody's forcing you to play. That's the first one.
Very
okay,
true.
So if you don't want to fight, then don't. Okay? Secondly, if you do choose to do it, and you'd like to choose to do it as a living, then the market is whatever the market is. So you better take the time to learn what the market is and what your current value is. And if you know your current value and you believe someone else could pay you more than Dana White can, then you probably won't sign with Dana White.
Yeah,
so what's the problem? I don't see the problem here. I honestly, it's the same as Top Rank, Golden Boy, Al Heyman, right? They all fought for, I mean, come on, dude. How many times have we seen all these different guys jump to different promoters? It's all the same. All the same, Professor T. So, me personally, I'm excited. I'm excited to see new blood. I'm excited to see new stuff. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited.
Good man. He's back. He's back. He's back. So, no, we covered Zuffa boxing. We covered Matchroom working with Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Talked about UFC 320. Boots Enos is fighting in Philadelphia October 11th. This Saturday, again, at T-Mobile Arena is UFC 320. Just lots going on. Bad Bunny signed Xander Zayas his company. So Xander Zayas is probably going to be in the Super Bowl at some point doing something. So, yeah, man. No, man, boxing is hot. Like I predicted 2 years ago, I said, y'all are about to see it be a number one, top 5 sport in the U.S. And it'll be free next year in 2026. So I'm about 2 more years away from my prediction being correct.
Right.
But yeah, man, fun stuff, free things. Anything going on with you? Moving on with the rest of the week, Professor T.
Look, I'm hoping to get something going for Saturday. Seriously, guys, I want to watch something, whether it's MMA, boxing. Hopefully, Coach Angelo and I can connect. I'll see what I can do about getting Nibbles back in the building for you people that don't know who Nibbles is, aka Nabil, big body, Rabadi, one of my all-time favorite training partners. Coaches, etc. So yeah, I want to do something this weekend. Seriously.
All right, not going out anywhere. So 11 a.m., which would be 1 p.m. your time, if you're not doing a pool party,
Okay.
is a pretty awesome boxing card on the Zone.
Hey.
Okay, that's the one I was talking about earlier with Nathaniel Collins, and then Willie Hutchinson, Mark Jeffers. Like, that's a good card. That's a Glasgow. And then you rolled that right after. If Team Rabadi, if Nibs is coming, then you roll that right into the prelims of UFC, which is free on ESPN or ESPN Plus.
Right,
you know,
right.
So it all just really depends on whether or not you're having a pool party on your house, bro. That's really what it's all about.
No pool party? Well, I shouldn't say that. I know my boy might come through. Shout out to Carlton and this guy might come through. One of my best friends, man. But no, we doing something. I need to get back on these mics on stuff that I'm happy about. You know what I'm saying? My favorite fighter of all time is literally the best of this era, guaranteed. Some are arguably saying the best ever. I mean, you're never going to get me upset with saying that. My dream, honest truth, you want to know what the honest truth of my dream fight is? A prime, pretty boy Floyd against the prime Terrence Bud Crawford. Dude, that would be outrageous. Not, we don't want I don't even know. I want pretty boy. I don't want, what's that?
Yeah, it's not, you know why it's tough when you say it that way?
Floyd. I don't want the old Floyd. I want the young.
No. I hear you. I hear you, Professor T. What's tough is prime pretty boy Floyd Mayweather was 135.
Yeah, I know.
But that wasn't prime Crawford. Crawford wasn't prime at 135.
I agree.
Okay. Crawford was prime at 147.
I think 47. I agree.
Which wasn't Pretty Boy Floyd. I mean, I take that back. Pretty Boy Floyd did fight Zab Judah before he turned into money. Right. But that would be like the closest you would get it. It'd be like, I don't know, because then if we're doing 47s, man, I'm leaning Crawford.
There's no way.
All right.
He's too big. That's what I'm saying. But if you can put him back.
If you go 35, though, bro, Floyd was whooping everybody's ass at 35.
Floyd was murdering everything.
So, I mean, you know.
Was killing them. Bro, that would be my fight, though, man. Are you kidding me? I could watch that fight a billion times.
It'd be tough, because I'll tell you, a closer, more true super fight would be prime Terrence Crawford at 147 against prime Sugar Ray Leonard at 147.
Hey, that would be fire.
That's pretty tough. And you can even make it a 15-rounder because Terrence Crawford's built from the old school. He can do 15.
Old school.
He can do 15, right? He'd probably prefer doing 15 rounds if I'm being honest. Yeah. That'd be tough. That'd be tough. Right there, right?
That would be tough. That would be tough.
Because I think the 135 conversation is always Duran.
That's the thing. I'd rather see Duran
and Mayweather at 35.
Yeah.
Or again, man, the fight we never got to see, Turf. Pacquiao at 35. The best Manny Pacquiao at 135 versus the best Floyd Mayweather at 135.
That's another one.
Who really would have won that fight, right?
Right.
We're talking about the Manny Pacquiao. It was so fast, it felt like 6 people were in the ring beating you up. All right. Yeah. But against Pretty Boy, who was beating everybody, bro. I think he had like 7 knockouts in a row. He was killing everyone.
He was a monster. Pretty Boy was a monster. Pretty Boy arguably could have been the best ever, in my opinion.
You know what, though? I can make an argument for that. It's hard, though, right? Because, again, then you start bringing up names like Henry Armstrong.
Right. No, you bring
right?
Bringing them up.
You know what I mean? Because then it's like, well, then maybe what would have happened if Willie Pep then fought Floyd at that lower weight class, right? Like, you start bringing out some names, man. It's kind of hard to compare. That's why we can only really compare them in their era.
Right.
And we're very fortunate that we got to see live in this era, the Terrence Bud Crawford era, right?
Bro.
And in the Terrence Bud Crawford era, which is in some ways a really good era, because in that era we got to see Canelo's greatness. Right? We also got to see the tail end of Floyd and Pacquiao, right into that, bleeding right into the whole, this is supposed to be the Canelo era. Yeah. But we just come to find out it isn't. It's the Bud Crawford era. Canelo is the Joe Frazier of this whole thing. Like, but the Muhammad Ali,
I agree,
is Bud Crawford, right? Like, so it's gonna, again, we never want to disrespect Canelo, because there wouldn't be a Canelo Crawford if it wasn't for Canelo.
Bro, Canelo deserves every bit of everything as far as praise, accolades. I don't understand the hate in terms of Canelo. I never understood it, other than the only hate I think he was warranted, and he'll have to go to his grave with this one, is the Benavidez fight. That's on Canelo. That one, I don't know how he swallows that pill. That would have been like Hagler not fighting Hearns. That would have been like Sugar Ray not fighting. You see what I'm saying? Like, that one he's got to live with. Now that's on him. Right? And
yeah, but you know what though? If you think about it, like we saw things like that happen. It with even the greats, like Roy Jones never fought Mishashovsky, never went never fought Nigel Benn, never fought. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do that.
Late. I hated that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That Calzaghe fight.
Right.
That fight.
Because really, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, like if you want to go like old school boxing, or we're even talking about more recent time boxing, like people who lived within our generation, right? Professor T. Bernard Hopkins was the man, dude. He fucking fought everybody. Right? Like, that guy fought everybody. He went to prison for 5 years, came out in his late 20s, and he fought everybody.
Fought everybody in prison.
Yeah, fought everybody in prison too, right? Like, if we're gonna be real about it, like Bernard Hopkins fought everybody.
B-Hop is in a now. I don't.
He's an alien. He's an alien, bro.
He's an alien,
right? So that's what I mean. It's kind of like in this, yeah. And in this era, and again, we always see it's we have to put these in. In fact, boxing rotations usually happen within 5-year marks, right? Because at a certain point, before Hopkins was even Hopkins, Jermaine Taylor was the thing. Remember Jermaine Taylor, bro? Right? Arkansas
Hopkins, dude.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like Jermaine Taylor was a thing, right? But then but then that's how you got the Carl Froch. That's how you got like that, and then Carl Froch only helped elevate Andre Ward. You know what I mean? Like it all is kind of a thing. Like everybody's kind of connected somehow.
It's all connected. No. Yeah. You need your arch nemesis in order for your career to go right.
Right.
That's the thing. Even for Bud, he needed Spence and or
for sure
Canelo.
For sure.
He needed those fights.
Yeah.
Up until those fights, he didn't really, and it's not his fault. It's nobody wants to fight him, and now you know why. He needed those fights.
Right.
All those guys Hagler, right, Sugars, they all needed those fights, man. And that's the sad part that we're not seeing today, which I hope does change with this new world and new age of boxing, meaning that nobody gives a crap that you lost a couple of fights.
Yeah, no, all we care about is how exciting the fights are. Give us an event like Crawford
Canelo. And yeah, all of that magic, man. I hate that people think a loss means it's over. It's just, it should only be the beginning. It should be the beginning. It should almost be like a rite of passage that you're not even a real fighter until you lose. And come back and win from losing.
And again, to be fair, when you say that, you're talking about fighters who are not doing the duckaroo. All right, they're not
correct.
Okay, you're talking about you're my mandatory, so sure I'll fight you. Right? You're talking about that because that is you're absolutely right. If you want to really like scrape Canelo's career with a sand comb,
right,
then the Benavidez thing's going to come up.
It's going to eat him alive.
It's going to come up. They're going to be like, well, he was your mandatory for like a year and a half, and
going to eat him alive.
You know, there is that.
There is no way anybody is going to get me to believe that fight is not going to bother him in his old age. I'm sorry. It would be like me trying to act like certain things that I can't get over. Like, you know what I mean? My last season of ever playing college football and losing by a freaking field goal in the snow. I'll never get over it. I'm never getting over that.
Right.
And honestly, I feel bad for Canelo because it's the honest only fight that I really truly think that he never ever was confident in. He never ever.
Okay, here, I'll give you a scenario though. I'll give you a scenario because boxing is fluid, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll give you a scenario, Professor T. It's not guaranteed that Benavidez will beat Yard.
No,
that's not a guarantee.
No.
So what if Yard beats him at 175?
It's very
maybe that's the reason that Benavidez needs to go back down to 168.
It's very, very possible.
And what would be a bigger money fight, still coming off of losses, than Canelo versus Benavidez, bro?
That would be great. Bro, that fight would be the biggest. I think it's the biggest fight. It's the biggest Mexican fight of all time.
You could put one on Cinco de Mayo and the rematch on September for Mexican Independence Day. You'd probably sell 100,000 seats somewhere.
For either fight, both of them are sold out.
Bro, they would definitely sell out AT&T. They'd sell out Cowboy Stadium for sure.
Oh my God, yes. It's always been one of my dream fights because of their styles. We all know styles make fights.
Right.
And honestly, I think Benavidez is just too big for Canelo. I don't
but remember what happened to Roy Jones when he moved up, then he moved back down?
Back down. Yeah, that hurt him.
All right. I'm just saying, even Superman, man. Even Superman got that kryptonite, bro.
And Roy
Antonio Tarver asked him that question. What's going to be your excuse tonight, Roy?
Roy. Shout out to Tarver. Bro. Oh, man.
I'm just saying, man. It's possible. Boxing's fluid. Turkey's got the money. Yeah. Turkey is a boxing fan of the highest regard.
He's going to put
and if he said, let me get this straight, David Benavidez, you'll go down to 168 if I pay you $150 million.
Right. You know he's going.
And then Canelo will be like, well, I definitely still want my 150. This could be a $300 million fight between the two of them, man, bro. And honestly, I don't even need an undercard. You don't gotta give me an undercard.
No, bro. And that's the truth is, I think you want to. So this is something, man. Shout out to my guy Spence, man. But the reality is, I think in this scenario, until we get it back to where it used to be, less is more, Coach. Less is more, Coach Angelo.
I think for the casuals, you're right.
Yes, 3-card fight with the 3 biggest fights, like all of them barn burners. I think you're better off than that than trying to get a card for somebody like us.
I understand. Now, that's for the casuals, though. You're talking about the casuals.
I agree.
And again,
that's what's going to pay the bills, though. We got to be honest. It's not.
I mean, and again, it depends on the market because in Riyadh they want a bunch of fights, okay, and that pays the bills, right? In Japan they like a lot of fights, right? That pays the bills. In Mexico, so it's really more the U.S. market. But what I will say is this: if you want to talk about innovation, if you want to do a 1-fight thing, I wonder if you could pull this off in a Super Bowl, where the halftime show is like Canelo versus Benavidez.
No. That sounds good, but no.
That'd be crazy, right? They just roll out a ring. They're and for halftime.
An MMA 3-round fight. It couldn't be a 12-round. Yeah.
Oh, you don't think so? Because 45 minutes. Well, how long is the halftime show? Isn't it like 35 minutes?
It's 10 minutes.
No.
It's 13 minutes. Heck yeah, bro. Trust me.
Really?
Halftime is 13
I
minutes.
thought the halftime show in the Super Bowl is a little longer than normal because of the concert.
A little longer is by like 3 to 5 minutes. You got to remember, man, these are highly tuned athletes.
Okay. No, you're right. That won't work.
Yeah.
That won't work.
I know. I would love it. It'd be a great mix, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't see that flying.
Well, what?
That show, bro.
Yeah. One last thing. I sent you one more.
I'm not going anywhere. This is a bad ass.
One last thing though, because I shared something with you. I'd like for you to share the audience. It's today's the 50th anniversary.
Hold on. Did you turn it on?
What's that?
You guys playing something, or is that you?
I'm not playing anything. I sent you something I want you to play on Instagram.
Maybe that's what that was. I wonder if the audience heard that. You didn't hear it, right?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, that's just.
So on your Instagram, I just sent you something, and today's the 50th anniversary of it, and I want to give it some honor and cadence as we close out our show. We've been on it for almost 90 minutes now, so let's close it out with this. I sent it to the Knockout Canvas IG. Let's share this with the people.
Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Let me try to. All right, here we go. My share. Shots. Get out of my way. All right, there we go. Share. All right.
There will be a killer and a thriller and a killer when I get the gorilla in Manila.
The Thrilla in Manila is the greatest fight in heavyweight boxing history.
They left pieces of themselves in the ring that night, but their character, their will, their pride, their heart, it was still full. It made for a magnificent display of just how far we will go to accomplish something, to be great.
You can see it on him and Joe Frazier. They just went to war. That fight, he said, was the closest he felt to coming to death in the boxing ring.
I'm so tired, I don't want to do nothing. You probably saw the last of Ali. I want to get out of it.
That's crazy, bro. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 50th anniversary of Ali Frazier 3. October 1st, 1975. It's going to be a thriller and a chiller. The Philippines, man. The Philippines. I think I told you this before, Professor T. So my mom had tickets to go to that fight.
Yes.
And she was at home to take care of me. So shout out to Mama.
Bingo. Right.
Taking care of me back on October 1st, 1975. Young old infant Angelo Reyes over there in the Philippines.
Yes, sir.
My mom's probably sitting there going, I could have been in the fights. Nah, honestly, it was like 122 degrees, bro. She would not have wanted to be at the Araneta Coliseum at that time, man. It was hot as hell over there. So, but yeah, man. So when you think about that fight, Thrilla in Manila, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, it's always the fight. I always tell people that if I'm trying to get your son to be a boxing fan, I usually go, hey, kiddo, I want you to watch this. And now, if your kid can watch the whole thing, and at the end of it, he goes, I love it, that kid's going to be a boxing fan forever. If he says, I didn't like it at all, he's not going to be a boxing fan. That's how you always know. You show him that one, and then you show him Hagler Hearns.
All right.
You either love it or you hate it, but then we're going to find out if you love boxing or not, right? So what do you think of Ali Frazier 3 at that time?
Man, that's barn burner. I mean, they are barn burners. That's the fabric of the sport. You know what I mean? That's really what it boils. It's the fabric of the sport, man. Those are the times that, no matter how long, right, the sport continues. Those are the ones that are timeless.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and again in our lifetime, Professor T. I mean, we did get to see like Riddick Bowe versus Holyfield, right? Which is insane, right? Like most people don't even understand how insane those fights were, right? Bowe Holyfield, right?
Bro, all those major heavyweight fights.
Yeah, man, like heavyweight fights, and then even now, as early as just 2024, Fury Usyk was crazy, bro. Fury Usyk is crazy, right? Both of those fights, both the fights they had were crazy, right? And then then you take it even before that, 2019 to 2022, Wilder Fury was crazy, bro. Right? Wild. So, when you think of like back-to-back battles, trilogies, Muhammad Ali in that era with Joe Frazier, Ken Norton, George Foreman, just insane. Right. And as you can see, TikTok is doing its thing already, which means time is up for us, Professor T.
The camera is telling us it's time to go. You outstayed your welcome. That's
right. That's right.
It's all good. I'll flip it to this one. I'll use my other camera for a hot second, if it even allows me to. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Oh no, it won't let me. Yeah, that's right. So you guys just have to watch this, man, till we get up out of here.
So again, until next time, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Texas time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Knockout Canvas. Fire show today, Professor T. That was fun.
Fire show.
Let us know about Saturday if Nibs is going to do it. We'll talk some more, and then we'll see you next week, everybody.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second, and I will get us out of here. Like I say, technical difficulties every once in a blue moon, but we will get this worked out. All right, till next time, we are out. Peace.